So, you want to learn how to sustain energy and resources? Well, these are 7 tips on how not to waste energy and resources. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can conserve and sustain energy and resources in a few easy steps.
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay?
Step 1. Turn off heating and cooling units when you are sleeping or leave the house. This method can help decrease the use of heating and cooling units so it can save electricity and gas, because in some homes there are big furnaces that are used to power the heating units, but in most homes electricity is used for both heating and cooling units. Step 2. Shut doors to areas you don't use. This is very similar to the previous tip, but this method helps keep the heat or cool air inside the room that is heating or cooling. Leaving the doors wide open to areas you don't use is a waste of that energy. Step 3. Turn off the Wi-Fi router overnight. Turning off the Wi-Fi router is a very overlooked method because Wi-Fi is such an important thing, but overnight you won't really be needing to use it and having it on, because it will just use power from nuclear plants, which create pollution. Step 4. Use a bike instead of driving to places. This method is very simple and many people do it, but many people don't do it. Using a bike can save fuel, and that is used by your car and can lower the amount of gas fumes put into the air that can cause pollution. Step 5. Buy a water bottle so you don't have to buy the plastic bottles, because the plastic bottles are dangerous and evil and corrupt. Buying a reusable water bottle like a thermos, which is what I have, can prevent plastic bottles from being thrown in the streets and rivers, which could lead to the ocean and then kill fish and birds. Step 7. Only keep the refrigerator door open for as long as you need to. The longer the refrigerator door is open, the longer it takes for the refrigerator to return to its original temperature, which uses lots of electricity. Now, electricity comes from power plants that produce pollution. My method of getting my parents on board is that I'm going to tell them how I want to sustain energy and resources, and tell them about my steps on how we can. I will then give them a checklist stating the different things they can do during the day that can conserve energy and resources. And all they have to do is check mark it for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday if they did or not. Now, I can also do this same method with my neighbors. The same method because these tips are easy and safe, and if they don't believe it, I can just say, hey, my bills have been down, so this is pretty good.